Cheers. Welcome to Discovering Purpose. My name is Howard Crampton Jr. and I'd like to welcome you to the first video in a 6-video series blog on discovering purpose. You see, on November 3rd, we have an event in beautiful Venice, California on the infamous Abbot Kinney Boulevard. It's at the Mystic Journey Bookstore, and it's going to be on discovering purpose. Now, discovering purpose is 6 simple steps to help you discover your life purpose on purpose. Now, it's been my experience in a lot of the great books that I've read in the past that awareness is really the first step. You know, without awareness, what do we really have? I guess we have to ask ourselves, what is awareness? Well, awareness is our ability to perceive life as it is, or even how we see it sometimes. Now, in this 6th series blog and at the event, you're going to learn within awareness, we have to become aware of ourself. What self is. You know, we're taught to role model, we're taught to see the people we look up to and do the things that they do. So we look up to firemen, or we look up to actors or actresses or people in the police department when we're kids. As we grow older, we see people succeeding in different ways and we want to model after them. But what we're doing really is almost adopting their identity. And then sooner or later we come to realize that we've lost ourself. Well, Bob Proctor says in order to change yourself, you have to first know what self is. So you'll learn the difference between self with a capital S, which is your higher self, and self with a lower s, which is your ego self. It's almost the false self, it's an illusion. There's these other components to becoming aware of what we are as well. Not who we are, but what we are. Because who you are, the I that you're always referring to, is infinite. It's omnipotent, it's omniscient, it's everywhere. And it's consciousness within itself. It's an infinite field of all possibility. And you'll wonder in the English language why I is the only letter on its own that's ever capitalized. Did you ever stop to think about that? So we have this I that's on the spiritual plane, but then we have these bodies which are on a physical plane. So you realize that you are not your body, you are not your name. And on the physical plane, we have needs, these human needs. We've heard Abraham Maslow talk about the hierarchy of needs, and even Tony Robbins in the 6 human needs. You're going to learn what those 6 human needs are and learn why you do what you do within the context of your human needs. We also have beliefs, limiting beliefs that hold us back. Beliefs that, you know, the love of money is the root of all evil. Or even, you might not even acknowledge the love, but just money might be what you're programmed to think. Money is the root of all evil. You might believe that you're not good enough, or maybe you're not qualified enough. Other people have these beliefs that they know that that power, infinite power that gives all life is within them. And so they understand that and they move forward and they just achieve success after success after success. And then we have these expectations too of who are you at what age and your society that you live in. Maybe you're 30 or 40 years old, you're expected to make a certain amount of money, have a certain level of income and a family and a home. And you don't, and you think maybe you're not good enough because you haven't achieved that yet. Maybe as a woman in this day and age, you're expected to really go out there and put yourself out there, which is more of a masculine energy, isn't it? You might be judged by some people. Men, it's too, they looked down upon to be open and vulnerable. They might be looked at as a sissy, right? And so we can't be open-hearted because it's looked down upon, these expectations of people about us. So you're going to learn a lot of this and even more at the Mystic Journey Bookstore event. So visit www.howardcramptonjr.com for more information. You can also visit mysticjourneybookstore.com, and in their events section you can check on the calendar, November 3rd, to get more information on discovering purpose. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at info@howardcramptonjr.com or leave a voicemail at 661-524-6093, and I look forward to seeing you at the event and sending you the additional videos in this series. Cheers.